Hi everyone. This is going to be an overview for the lower body flexibility portion of this week. The first one's going to be a standing calf stretch. So you're going to get into a little bit of a lunge. Kind of tighten in the abs. You're going to squeeze, try and push your hips forward a little bit. And then that back leg, you're going to try and sink your heel down towards the ground. Keeping abs engaged, glutes engaged, and being nice and upright. So you're going to feel that calf stretch here, down to your ankle. If you want to make this a little bit more intense, kind of just lean forward. You move your hips forwards a little bit. That nice calm breathing. You can try to lean back a little bit more, but then you're going to get into the hip flexor more so than the calf. Not that that's a bad thing, but trying to focus on the calf with this stretch. So just think about pushing your hips along that line towards the ground, making sure you're feeling that stretch in the calf. Nice calm breathing. And do both sides. Next up is going to be a towel hamstring stretch. So, gonna get down onto the ground. You can use towel, t-shirt, any kind of material that's flexible and you can grab onto that's strong enough. So you're gonna bend your legs up like you're about to do a bridge. This left leg is going to be the one that I'm keeping down. So I'm going to call it my post leg. So you want to think about driving the heel of your post leg down, whichever one that is. You're going to hook the middle of your foot and then extend your leg. Right? Flexing the foot down towards you and thinking about pushing through your heel. So from this position, you're going to keep your pelvis onto the ground and then just gently pull the leg towards you, trying to keep your knee extended and then just calm breathing. You're going to find that hamstring stretch here. Maybe cross the knee up into the calf again. Really just kind of depends on where your body's tight. But you want to make sure you're flexing your foot down, pushing that heel up to the ceiling, trying to keep the pelvis down. Nice calm breathing. And then when you're done, just gently let it back forward until you lose the stretch. And then bend the knee. Right, and do both sides. Next up is a glute bridge hold. So, like I said, you're going to be in this position here. You're going to tighten your abs. Find your glutes mentally, right? Try and squeeze them a little bit. And then you're just going to push your hips up. Trying to think about rotating your tailbone towards your knees or your pelvis, whatever you want to think about. You're just twisting a little bit, keeping the abs nice and locked, and pushing your hips kind of at this upwards angle slightly behind you. Then you're just going to hold here. Nice calm breathing, feeling that stretch in your hip flexors a little bit. If you feel like your hamstrings, your groin, your low back is firing up, obviously get out of the stretch. But you want to think about, right, tighten the abs, push your feet forwards, and that'll help get your quads active. And then just really consciously try to squeeze your butt cheeks, right? You're tightening up, that'll help hold. And then you let that off, right? There's nice calm breathing. You're not trying to push that as you would if you're doing exercises. You're just trying to get that stretch, fire up the glutes. The last one is a seated shin stretch. So, find a chair that you can kind of comfortably get off to the side and have your feet down. You're going to sit really upright. Take your leg that's off. You're going to put it back and curl your toes a little bit. And from this position, you're going to try and think about leaning forwards and then pushing almost your heel towards the ground to try and get that shin stretch. You can also think about trying to curl your, or not curl your toes more, but bring the ball of your foot up as though you were really pointing to try and get it from that angle. But you're going to feel that in the shin, sitting up nice and tall, And then just really trying to feel the shin stretch here, get the toes and kind of engaged. Again, you don't want to be curling the toes where you're trying to like bring them up. You're trying to really focus on more of like a point. Like you're pointing your toes. And there's nice calm breathing here. And about 30 seconds. When you get up, you might want to do a couple toe crunches just to make sure that that's feeling all right before you get up and walk on it. Sometimes if you stretch a new muscle group too intensely, it can, nothing bad happens, but it can just feel kind of odd. So you want to make sure everything's feeling okay. So have fun with those. Don't push anything too hard. Focus on nice calm breathing and enjoy.